the Will Skelton effect. Why he could win the Wallabies the second test. So welcome back to No Rucks Given. Today I'm going to zero in on the returning man, Will Skelton. The Wallabies' giant lock is back for the second test against the Lions, and I genuinely think he could be the difference between defeat and a series leveling win. So who is he? Skelton is a 32 cap Wallaby lock. He has captained his side before. He stands at a whopping 205 meters and weighing well over 120 kilos. Currently he's playing for La Rochelle in the French League, where he's become one of the most dominant forwards in Europe, winning 2 Champions Cups and a top 14 title. Now this wasn't always the case. Back at his time when he was still playing for the Waratahs, struggled with injuries. But that move to France has completely changed who he is as a player. So he's not just big. He's explosively powerful, tactically smart, and known for his quiet but commanding leadership. Skelton dominates scrums, mauls, and collisions, and brings a calm presence that settles the whole forward pack. With a man that size and a frame that size, the Lions' defense is going to have to be on top quality form this weekend. In his most recent club season, he's averaging just over 9 carries a game, tackle success of 93%, and was La Rochelle's go-to guy for cleanouts and ruck stability. If you want to go forward, he's got it. Where he potentially falls down from some other potential player selections would be in the lineouts. Physically, no one can touch him. But he's just not quite a line-out lock. Look, he's a big unit to try get in the air. And to try and disrupt that Lions line-out, I think is going to be another key area. But it's going to have to come from someone else so that he can focus on the rucks, on the scrums, and just dominating collisions. So it goes without saying. Previous Wallabies captain in Will Skelton, current British and Irish Lions captain in Maro Itoje. It's going to be a key matchup. There are 2 elite locks. Itoje thrives in disruption, but hopefully Skelton can neutralize him in the lineout and bully him in the collisions. That shifts the entire dynamic in Australia's favour. They are able to dominate the breakdown. Those backline players, which we saw near the end of the first test, can take off and create magic. In test 1, Australia really looked flat, especially in the forwards. They lost momentum in rucks and really only making a few dominant tackles in the first half. And that's where the Lions really dominated. I think Skelton's absence was clear. He adds that front football. He dominates the maul and the ruck and is crucial at disrupting the attacking power of the lineouts. So he's the X factor for this Australia team for Test 2. Yes, he's got the size, but he's also got the smarts and the experience. He's played 32 games for the Wallabies. So if he stays fit during this game, leads from the front, and asserts himself early on, which is going to be key, it'll give the Wallabies a real shot at flipping the script. For me, it's all about how you start a game. And unfortunately, the Wallabies went down early in that first half. By the time they were able to claw their way back and they were growing into this new level of the game, it was just too late. Time wasn't on their side. So, my final prediction still stays the same. I still think the Lions win by 8. But as I said previously, my heart is with the Wallabies winning. If Skelton turns up and dominates, I think the Wallabies win. If not, the Lions take the series with 1 game to spare. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Skelton is the player that will change it around for Australia? Is there someone else that will be key? Or do you think he's just simply not as good as we think he could be? Like, comment, and subscribe. From me at No Rucks Given. I'll see you next time.